Hello friends, welcome back for another video. Today you are getting ready with me. We are doing HD stage makeup. I'm actually getting ready to perform a dance on stage. Lights, camera, and action. So my foundation is so important to that. So here you see me applying a foundation. I am using the Estee Lauder Double Wear. The reason why I chose this foundation and I think is excellent for HD makeup is because it's non-transferable, sweat resistant, it looks skin-like but has as much or as little coverage as you need. So I apply a really light base of that all over my face as you've seen, and now I'm going in with concealer underneath the eyes and just around the high points of my face to just bring back some dimension, because whenever you put on foundation it takes away the dimension and gives you a blank slate. Adding a lighter concealer or powder kind of adds those different dimensions back to your face. Here I'm setting the concealer with some translucent powder. This is by Laura Mercier. A very big key to HD stage makeup is you really only want to powder the areas that you need to. Either you're powdering down shine or you're setting something that doesn't set itself. I'm not going to put this powder on the parts of my face where I just put foundation because it is a self-setting foundation. It doesn't transfer, so I don't need to put a powder over top of it. It'll just work on its own. So hydration is always key, especially when you're dancing. And then I'm also going to take a snack break while I'm doing my makeup. All in all, this probably took me about 10 minutes. It didn't take very long because I'm not doing a heavy application. The dance we were doing is like War Cry. If you haven't already, make sure to check that video. I'll link it here, where you actually see a day in my life as a dancer. So I'm supposed to be a warrior, so I'm not supposed to be a glam warrior in my eyes. So I wanted to look natural makeup but still have dimension and be stage ready. So here you just see me. I was taking some bronzer and just bronzing my face. This is not contouring, but this is starting to slowly build the dimensions back into my skin. And as you heard me say previously, I did not set the foundation with powder, but I did go in and press it into my skin. And so what I mean by pressing it into the skin is you see me taking a puff here and dab, 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 pat, pat, pat. And I'm really just kind of making sure that the foundation is no longer sitting on top of my skin, which foundation can do. Sometimes it takes it a little while to settle, and that's where you can kind of get some oxidation and things like that. But I just went ahead and pressed it into my skin. So now I'm going in and adding a little bit of a powder highlight. This does have a little bit of reflectiveness to it, not much glitter, but more of a reflective dimension. So that way when I'm on stage and the light hits it, it's not boom, bang, glitter, glam, but it is a really nice golden reflection that will pop off of the light. It will also brighten that area of my face, so I don't have to go 3, 4, and 5 shades lighter in concealer. I can just use a reflective powder highlighter to really more reflect and bounce that. Whenever you're doing HD stage makeup, is really about playing with light, and you don't really have to go so light with your concealer. You can really just add some reflectiveness either under or on top of your foundation to give you that appearance of a very brightened under eye or cheekbone. So now I'm going in and filling my brows, and I use the spiked brow pencil by MAC for this. I'm really into just my natural brows, my girl brows, boy brows, whatever you want to call them, but I like for them to be bushy, lifted up, and just filling in the sparse areas. I don't create a new shape, I don't overfill them, I just let them be natural, filling in the sparse areas and making sure to brush them up. So now I'm just going in and just kind of patting the face, adding a tiny bit of mascara. Again, this wasn't like a glam HD stage makeup. Okay guys, so I'm all home. I have makeup on my face. I have foundation, concealer, primer, bronzer, a little bit of a deeper bronzer for contour, highlighter, mascara, and I filled in my boy brows. So I'm about to take off my makeup. I'm gonna just start by washing my hands because I want to make sure that my hands are clean. So I'm gonna just give them a really good wash. Alrighty, so for this particular removal, I'm going to be using a cleansing balm. This is called Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. And so basically you can use this as a facial cleanser. It melts away makeup. It has elderberry, really great different ingredients into it. It's a super cleansing treatment. It's just a little balm that looks just like this. I got it in my Allure beauty box and I'm excited to use it. This little thing, well, this thing actually is like $64, so I'm excited to have it. So what you do is you take a pea-sized amount and you just kind of warm it up on your hands, and you're supposed to massage it all over your face. So no water. I feel like I need just a tiny bit more. Ooh. It smells really good. It smells like an essential oil. And I have on mascara. So I'm just wiping around my eyes. Really kind of getting in there. Getting my neck, because I took my makeup down to my neck. So it says you're supposed to rub it all over. Then you're supposed to moisten your fingertips just a little bit. And then go back in and rub some more. Making sure to get around my hairline, because that's where I put like my bronzer and my contour at. Down on my neck. Okay, so then after that, it says you're supposed to wipe it off with a damp cloth. I'm gonna take my makeup eraser towelette, and after I rinse my fingers off, a lot of my foundation came off of my fingers. So I'm just gonna take my makeup eraser and wipe clean. And I'm using the makeup eraser because the makeup eraser also removes makeup. So even though it is a cloth, it's a makeup removing cloth. So this is everything. Just really get these sides around my ear. Make sure I get my neck. My face feels clean. There's no more mascara on there. Just wipe under my eyes. It definitely feels like it got all the makeup off. I like it. I like my skin to be clean for makeup, so I'm just gonna go in one more time. This definitely has a smell like an essential oil, but I know it has some really great ingredients in there. It feels really good gliding across the skin. It doesn't feel too oily. You can definitely feel the balm texture to it, because it doesn't have a lot of slip, but it doesn't also have any traction to it. It just kind of glides as you move it around your face. And I moisten my fingertips just one more time. And there's no foundation or anything on my fingers. I'm rinsing it off and nothing rinsed off of my hands, so I definitely think it's clean. I'm just gonna use the other side of my makeup remover cloth. So this is not the same side, this is the opposite side. And so far there's no makeup on it. So that means it got it all off. So from here, you can just go about your business. Like I said, I know makeup can really kind of get into your pores, and that's why you use a really good primer. And I also use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it says that it's non-comedogenic, so that means it doesn't clog pores, so it should not have gotten into my pores. But just being a makeup artist, I know that how makeup performs. So I'm just going to rinse my face. So my face is rinsed, and I'm just going to dry it off with the other end of the makeup remover. The one that I did not use, the other side I didn't use, is actually still dry. Hey, so after I've cleansed my skin feels really clean, but it doesn't feel stripped. It doesn't feel dull. It doesn't feel dry. It feels really good. Shout out to that. And it left like a really nice glow to my skin. I like it. So I'm just gonna put, whenever I wear makeup, after I take it off, I don't like to put any heavy moisturizers or anything on my skin. So I'm just gonna put a serum and a little bit of a face oil, and I'm just gonna kind of pat that in. So just a little bit of oil and serum mixed together, just something light on my skin. And I'm out of this one, and my other one is in my bag, and I don't feel like going to get it. But enough came out because I only need a tiny little bit. Alrighty, and now my face is clean. Makeup is off. So I love removing makeup with oils or balms versus like a makeup wipe. It just leaves your skin really nice. It prevents wrinkles. But if you have, a makeup wipe, I love the Neutrogena ones, and sometimes I use those. But this, it leaves no residue, no film. Your skin feels so clean, but it doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel stripped or anything like that. I feel like I actually deposited nutrients into my skin, even though I was cleaning it and taking off makeup. So I highly would recommend this, and I always love these little things. Some people use them over and over and over. After I use it, I wash it, and then I'll use it again. Or if like when I was wearing makeup heavy back to back, I would use like one side, and then I could get like 4 uses out of it before I needed to wash it. But for it to go weeks and weeks without you washing this, because you can put it in the washing machine and reuse it tons of times, is unacceptable. So if you have it, make sure you're washing it and cleaning it. But if you're looking for a really good way to clean your skin, to remove makeup, get you a really good cleansing balm. And yes, you can also use this as a mask. So I am about to lay it down because I'm tired. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for what I was able to film. Next time I'm gonna hope to get a little bit more behind the scenes. Hopefully I won't be so rushed, and I can kind of get a little bit more clips for you guys of how we actually go through service, because they actually go through service before service. So it's super interesting, and I know you guys will love to see it. So y'all have a beautiful and blessed day, and stay tuned for the next one. And if you loved it, give it a thumbs up. Share this with a friend. Tell them, like, follow my friend, because she be having like the bomb videos, and you would love to watch her. Entertaining, knowledgeable, inspiring, encouraging, awesome, amazing. Y'all have a great day. Bye.